Happy Monday. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So today's Monday and we're going to do a weekly reading. We're going to take a look at love, career, general, obstacles, strengths, what you don't see, what to look for this week. And then I think that's it. The best thing ever. um, Advice for the week. And then maybe, hell, if there's anything else, we'll just, the best thing is important because we need to have that one thing that to really look forward to, right? Just grab a hold of. That's the thing. So I'm going to do 3 cards for each area: love, career. Now love and relationships is love and relationships. It's any kind. And then career is career projects. It could be work you're doing, voluntary. And then general is just everything else. Okay, let's take a second. What do we need to know today? I am using Runic Tarot, and I do personal readings. Link to my website's below. So, take just a sec. One more. Three. So this is love. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Career, work type situations. 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. The World. General. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Ace of Wands. So there is something new happening. Okay, we have obstacles, King of Wands, strengths, death, what we don't see down below, 5 of Pentacles, what to look for. It's going to be a rough week? No. We're not having it. Because we already had the good one yesterday. We're just not going to go here. Okay, what to look for is 9 of Swords. That just is a warning, I think. And then, I'm not going to talk about it, but the best thing, I'm going to put this over here. Interesting. So then, advice. I'll do 2 cards for advice. Queen of Swords and Justice. Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like I had this somewhere. I'm not sure which reading. Okay, so Page of Cups is, a gift. Basically a gift of love, emotion, and I feel like that could be something coming in because, so we have the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 9 of Pentacles, and there is this the 7 of taking care of things and planting those seeds and trying to get something rooted and started, and the 5 of Swords talks about do you stay and fight or do you walk away? What do you choose to do? If you stay and fight, you could lose, right? And then the 9 of Pentacles, though, is about, it is success, but it's also about independence. So I feel, here's what I feel like in romance. I think this is partially in your head, but I think it kind of rolls into choices and things like that. You have, seeds are planted on what, you think you want or what you want. Not necessarily think, but what you want. And then the 5 of Swords, I feel like what's happening here is there's this energy of fighting, yourself for, do I really want this relationship and to give up my independence, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This Five of Swords is right in the middle of these two energies. They're both pentacles too. So there is something probably starting here, but the energy is, do I really want to fight for this, or do I walk away and keep my being single? But I think this single is not a bad thing. Like, you're not in a bad place. So do you move forward with this? What do you do with these seeds that you've planted? Because you have planted seeds. So you've planted something, or there has been something planted, probably you. And then, yeah, basically this week is about maybe some self-reflection as far as, do you want to fight for love, and or do you just kind of walk away and stay single? So here's the three cards so you can see them. I have to look at them sometimes when I'm reading, because I need to hone in on what we're talking about. So we have Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like, there is something there, and I think that speaks of the bottom of the deck too. So it's just a matter of how you want to handle it this week and what you want to do moving forward. So career, we have Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles in the World, and I feel like this is about choices, because there is something that is happening career-wise, work-wise, project-wise, where you are feeling like a part of something, but but you have this certain dream that you're dreaming, that you're trying to manifest here in your career life. And I feel like things are working towards that, but I almost feel like they're going to come to an end with the world. Not a bad end, just an end to make room for something new here. This is wrong. God, I hate when I do that. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. So we have the seven. How do I keep getting this wrong? Like that. Okay. I still think that's wrong. No, it's right. So, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, World. So see what I'm saying? Like, there's this thing that you want, and there is something happening with the Three of Pentacles. It's like you're working on something with somebody, or collaborating, or coming up to an idea, but there is something that's coming to an end here. But whatever that means, as far as an ending, it's a successful ending. It's supposed to end. It's run its course in a good way. So I do feel like there's something else, and that's the Ace is coming in on your General. So I do feel like there's something else. But there's also something here about choices and options, and you have a lot of them, a lot of good ones. So you're kind of in that spot where, career-wise, where something's happening, and you might be working with somebody or a group, or looking at a promotion, because the Three of Pentacles is about mastery, but the World is about completion and completing a cycle. So I feel like at work you've completed a cycle, but I do feel like with those choices there's other things available. But there is a cycle coming to an end. So there is a new beginning here. And the reason too, like, there is this kind of feeling with these three cards, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Ace of Wands, that so this kind of, I think, goes into the general, but this is general. So there is something that you're focusing on trying to learn or understand better, and you're taking your time with it. And this does promote healing with the Four of Swords, and you're in kind of a spot where you're kind of waiting. But there is some energy coming in really quickly here shortly that's going, probably, well, this week, because it's a weekly reading. It's going to come in, and it's going to really feel, it's going to feel good, because it does have a lot of energy behind it. I will tell you that our obstacle is the King of Wands. Um, so there may be someone here that stresses you out a little bit, but I would still watch for that. So what's hidden is Five of Pentacles, and what you don't see is that there is help coming. So there is something coming your way that's going to help you get out of this. There is, I feel like there's someone in your background, in your life, could be work, relation, family, neighbor, I don't know. um, there's someone that is kind of on the sly helping you. Like, this guy is going to find help while this one is resting and trying to stay warm. So there is, like, I just get this feeling that there is someone that's got your back, that's kind of going, okay, now what do we do, and trying to find that. But I do feel like if you were in a point where you were kind of down and out, or feeling like, huh, that's coming to an end, because there is help coming. So this is what you don't see. Now, this may not be instantaneous, but I do feel like with some of these cards, I feel like this is part of that, the world too. This doesn't, I'm not getting a lot of love in this reading. I think that there's just some, if this reading, if anyone's listening about your love life, this is, you're kind of in a holding pattern right now. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just a holding pattern. Um, but I do feel like that's what that is, that there's going to be help shortly. So your obstacle is your King of Wands. And I feel like that is, I think it's just speed. There's someone back here that's really motivated, but it kind of like, it's getting in your way for some reason. I get the overall feeling it's not super negative. I think it's just kind of getting in your way somehow. Um, yeah. So, because your strength is is death, and again, I'm like going back to this World card. There is something that you are transforming. There's things that are transforming right now in your life, and I do feel like it has to do with work, because of that World, because of the healing, transformation, Ace of Wands. There's something happening there. The problem is this is what to watch for. So the Nine of Swords, let's take a look, because they're all a little bit different. The Nine of Swords is about stress and anxiety. Let's see what it says in here. Because they're all a little bit different, these cards. Not much. Some are. Nightmares, fears, illusions, giving in to despair, feeling pressured. So the Nine of Swords shows us our fears, whether or not the scene on the card is based in reality. The warrior displayed wishes for a kinder ending. This card reminds us that we have the fortitude and strength to defeat the illusions and fears that keep us up at night. Do not despair anymore. You are safe and secure. Find your calm center and know that you can handle the challenges you face. This is just a temporary setback. So I think that's probably more what to look for, or what to watch for than anything, is this is a temporary thing. That your anxiety, if you're feeling anxious, yeah, okay. If you're feeling anxious, it may not be true. Like, you may not be seeing what's really there. Because here we have the best thing that's going to happen is the moon, and you're going to see those things that aren't really there, which could be, this is what's to watch for, because the moon is going to, you're going to have, there's something back there that you're not seeing, and I think that that's going to come to light, and that's the Ten of Wands as well. And it's coupled with that Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, something's happening here work-wise, or just in general. There is something brewing. But the best thing ever is the Ten of Wands, showing that you've made a successful completion of a project, a thing. And the moon is just a reminder that things aren't always as they appear. And I think that's huge here. Because if you're feeling stressed this week, take a step back and go, is this just me seeing these things? And is it just the way I'm seeing them? Is it perception? So take a look at how you're perceiving what's happening around you if you're feeling stressed, anxious. not being able to sleep at night. And I think that's important because these are the best things that are going to happen. And I think that Ten of Wands speaks a lot to this Ace of Wands. This is coming to, there's something that you have, finished, and it's been successful. Again, the world. This all kind of goes right back to here again. Advice here is Justice and Queen of Swords. Both of these to me are being truthful, honest, sincere. And I think advice is telling you to be direct, to be honest, to be articulate in all your needs and wants. The Queen of Swords doesn't fool around. I mean, this is the way it is. This is what I want. And she's very clear about it. Also, it's stay smart. In other words, like, try not to run off of your emotions. If something's happening or a decision you need to make, decisions, use that strength of the intellect today, this week. I mean, so you're going to take a look at, pros and cons. Don't get in your head and have illusions. Make sure that you're keeping an eye out for what may not be true and you may be perceiving incorrectly, because that both the Queen of Swords and the Justice are about truth. So the truth will prevail this week. There's something that's hidden that you'll probably find out about, because I also feel like that's what that 10 and Moon are about as well. The best things is that there is probably something coming to light this week. And I do feel like it's probably career. I don't feel like it's love, but it's weird that you have that at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull one more card on the love area because we've got a lot of work, career stuff. Is there anything else we need to know about love and romance? Eight of Wands. Something's happening here because you've got the 7, 8, and 9. So what do we watch for in love? There's a new time coming. So between isn't that interesting? Between the 8 and the Wheel, we've got something new is brewing here. There's going to be things are coming around, and with the 8 there is energy, and you have the 7, 8, 9. So that, well, this is a wand, but still, those are pentacles. But still, there is something coming in. The 8 of Wands tells me that there is something coming into you, and there is a new time, a new beginning happening here. 7, the Wheel, destiny is on its way for you as far as love goes. I think that's kind of why it's kind of setting back there. I think this week is definitely love-wise kind of brewing for you. So there you have it, our weekly reading, all of the areas, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a beautiful day.